Hi guys, it's me, just listening again. And guess what day it is? That's right, it's Friday. Down on Friday. Yes, indeed. For this video that I will be dedicating to the month of Halloween, October in 2025, I should be talking about the legendary music video and song for Friday by Miss Rebecca Black. And I'll be talking about the good and the bad and the very, very ugly for this little thing I do. So, from what you have it's the breakup star, Rebecca Black, with her song Friday. And it was quite a shocker as to why people made this song famous. Because apparently people didn't like it that much. Because it was repetitive. It was very the subject matter was very stupid. I like it. I like the song. I mean, it was no masterpiece or anything in my mind, but it was decent. It was good for the time period for the first song that the young woman put out. It was actually pretty good. Although I will admit that she does remind me of my cousin a lot by looks, and she got like a little nasal sound to her. Not quite as bad or recognizable as say Fran Drescher. God, I hope that she doesn't do anything in her singing career in that voice, because that would just be like nails on a chalkboard, at least to me anyway. Which coincidentally, my cousin's mother actually had the voice like Fran Drescher, so yeah, lucky me, right? But besides that, the song was actually pretty good. The beat's pretty good. The mechanical beat is pretty good. And I think that she got some of my favorites to do the song with her. I believe it was LL Cool J, which they got with him rather than P. Diddy. Because otherwise the song would have a whole different meaning to it. She catch my drift. But yeah. Friday is a little bit robotic. I will put it that way. It's very robotic, very she stares at the camera way too much, and she does very like talking to the camera too much. Like I do, but at least me, I provide motion, I provide nervous tics because of my disability. I provide looking around and stuff like so that isn't really my fault, but still it's more animated than she does, which is pretty good. I think that she did a good job. Not everyone can sit in front of the camera and do this type of thing. So kudos to her, and kudos to her for leaving the original music video online, and with all the comments turned on. Now I'll get into why that's important in a minute. But she basically wakes up out of bed and talks about all the fun things that her and her friends are going to be doing during Friday. That she got get picked up by them and driven to school by them in the car and stuff. To which I say, you have friends that want to take me in a car. Nobody did that for me when I was in school. She got one up on me. So yeah, yay for that. Let's see. She talking about how what she eats for breakfast before going to school there. And she talked about going to school And afterwards, she talked about, it's gonna get done on Friday, having a fun time with her and her friends at a party and stuff. And it's of important note that when she does get done with her friends at the party, she talks about how much she's gonna have fun with them, and she even does I don't know how realistic this is, but they do like a spotlight on her where she's raised above everybody else on like a stage. So kind of a little bit of a fantasy there for someone like her to be in charge of in front of a big crowd like that. So yes, bravo to her for dreaming big. Now, and then she said yesterday was Thursday and today is Friday, and tomorrow will be Saturday. So that's about it as far as the highlights go on and far as the actual song goes. I believe that they had a lot of cool D in it, like I said before, but that little minor star power brought some good things to the song. But there's a reason why I decided to redo this again for this month special. It's not because I find the song horrible or anything like that. Far from it. I find it like a guilty pleasure at best. But the thing of it is that the amount of hatred and vitriol and bile she got from doing this one little video puts her in the loaded books for me, because when this song came out, everybody hated on it. Everybody didn't like it. No, I should say nobody liked it. Everybody hated it, and they hated her on top of that too. And best thing was that, well, I should say best thing, but they were actually calling for the poor girl to commit suicide because she was an awful person and this and that. That was way too overkill. No pun intended, but that was way too much for anybody to go through. Especially a teenager, especially with a little stupid song, you can hate the song all you want, but because, it's not the best song in the world. But the fact that her supposed friends wanted her to die over this song in a singing voice was just plain absurd and completely uncalled for and very, 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 very unprofessional. Even for teenagers, you shouldn't call for someone to die all because of that reason. I mean, they were talking about her like she just committed mass murder or something to that nature, and that was not right. But I do give poor girl credit for saving all these comments, and it only made it stronger because of it. Just like with me, like whenever I put a video out but that people may or may not like, I'll keep the comments on just for the hell of it. Because, I will respond to good stuff and bad stuff. That's the way the world works, You can't get positive attitude all the time. And Miss Black was pretty good about it. A good support about it. But that being said, she got so much vitriol over this one stupid song that everyone sort of felt bad for her. And one of the reasons why I think that people were giving her a lot of shit over this song was because the people that were involved in the song were real friends. I don't think they were really friends or whatnot. one that offered her trips in the car and going to play with her and stuff like that. That was like the good people, but bad people, the one that would make fun of her and all that. They were seen as like how dare you not include me in your little video. Don't talk bad about me and stuff. Don't ever talk to me again, I want the fame and fortune just like you got. I'm assuming that her mother probably just, wanted to promote her daughter and stuff. So that's why he paid money to produce this little masterpiece, with LL Cool J and stuff like that. So, the people who were jealous of her probably said, I want to be in your video too. Why don't you include me? Why don't you include this person? Why don't you include my boyfriend? Why don't you include my girlfriend or whatever? But those people didn't get the last laugh because Rebecca Black did. Because she's doing more projects on beauty and fashion, all the girly stuff that I'm not qualified to cover myself. And she's also gotten quite a few stars to help her out too. Most notably Katy Perry, because she appeared in one of her own videos called TGI Friday, which, now that I think of it, kind of on the nose there, being that the singer was called Friday at that point in time, and this girl was TGI Friday, Thank God It's Friday. Does anybody else remember that block on TV? Anyway, yeah. And she even said in that video there was Katy Perry was supposed to be like a teenager in the 80s, much like Miss Black was the teenager in the early 2000s, I believe. So anyway, the thing is that she said that she got help from her cousin, or she needed help from her cousin, Miss Rebecca Black. And even her father said in the video, he said, Rebecca's a good girl. I don't know whether she is or she's not, but it's pretty cute to say that, this person been through enough rough shit to be considered a good girl by default. Yeah, I would say that she's a very good girl for all the horse crap that she had to deal with over supposed friends and whatnot, being painted in bad light. I got that too. Whenever I point out to my friends that they treat me horribly in school, from bullying and all this other stuff, they don't like it. They say, I don't remember doing that to you, Joe. I remember it very vividly. It's always the victims that you gotta believe, and it's always the victims who usually tell the truth about the kind of thing. So yeah, the reason why I decided to talk about this during Halloween month is because it's absolutely horrid what happened to the girl. She came out stronger because of it. But some song, I think jealousy played a big part of it too. And let's see what else was there. Yeah, I do wish that someone would take me out on Fridays, or any days for that matter, in high school, now or whenever. Cause that would be something fun to do. But anyway, yeah, I'm sure that nowadays, bullying is legal under the President of the United States, Donald Trump. I'm sure that if this song came after that time period now, I'm sure that Trump would probably join the bandwagon and make fun of what little girl, because he has no problem with making fun of Taylor Swift, Joe Biden, or anybody else that disagrees with him. So I don't see any problem with him making fun of a little girl in school. I mean, he does it with Greta Thunberg. I think that's how you pronounce his name, Greta Thunberg, and he makes fun of anybody else that has the right answers, and he got a chip on his shoulder. So I got a good difference. He can make fun of somebody like that very, very easily. Let me know if you agree or disagree on that in the comments below. Yeah, well, everybody always likes Florida Friday at best day because it's the end of the work week. It's the end of school for the week. And it's just a general good day, when we go home, play video games, and just relax from a hard day's work at school or work or something. Plus, that's the day that you normally set up for vacations or going on long trips or whatnot. Which, speaking of which, there's a certain trip that I'm going to be going to next week in New York City with my father. And that's going to be really, really nice because I'm going to be bringing my camera and everything else. We're going to have a grand old time. But all the celebrities and all the cosplayers. And if you haven't figured it out yet, I'm going to Comic-Con for this year in New York City. The first time that I'm actually going there, and the first time that my father is going there too. Oh boy, it's probably interesting. I mean, we're going to be cosplaying a certain demonic overseer to the Twisted Metal competition. Not Sweet Tooth, but the other big guy, Mr. Calypso himself. That's gonna be exciting. I'm gonna make sure to send pictures and all that to you guys on my channel and whatnot. So I thank you for watching my video on Friday, Counting Down Friday by Rebecca Black, who I think is a very strong woman, independent, and very likable. A lot more likable than my cousin. Because my cousin was one of those people who didn't really enjoy my company. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. But right now, he was like Rebecca Black. He makes stronger and more powerful than any other boy can ever make. Can ever be. She can make stronger, and it's very popular among the females of YouTube. I'm very happy to be able to come on #1 single Friday. So I also did this for Halloween month of October 2025 for all the backlash that she got over making the song from all of her bullying friends and whatnot. Friends and all kinds of other stuff. And just what I think was that pure teenage jealousy of, how dare you make a song without me? How dare you become popular without me? You may not talk shit about me or my friends or else. That type of thing. And yeah, I did talk about the good, bad, the ugly with this song too. And she's a very nice young lady, a very good girl, according to Katy Perry's father, and she died Friday, which they all cheer on too. So yeah, this song was like pretty good, pretty inspirational. The girl behind the story behind the song. As far as the worst song I could pick up, that would have to go to Selfie. I can't think of the name of the group right now. It's Selfie, but still, that one would have to be the worst song I can think of offhand. And they even had a few parody songs about this too, called Sunday, in which people go to worship and stuff. I'm not gonna cover that one, but yet the redo from when I recorded it a long time ago, and my memory on my hard drive went kablooey. So yeah, this is definitely worth it to talk about on Friday, on the 3rd. And by the time I upload it, it'll still be Friday, because it'll be before midnight. So yeah, if you like what you see here, you want to see more of my stuff on my channel, you can always like, comment, and share my video, or subscribe to my channel. And if you want to contact me for any more future my future videos, you know, call me or text me at 631-707-3707. That's my cell number. You can follow me on Twitter or X if you prefer at P Nelson Pro. Twitter or X if you prefer to call that. But you can also get me on my email at jjsviewingchannel@gmail.com. So as to all the people who like these type of songs, and a special salute to Miss Rebecca Black for putting up with all the hate and the insults and all that stuff, and coming out stronger because of it, and never giving up, never giving in to any hatred or vile or vitriol, whatever the case is. Peace out, my brothers and sisters. Be kind of one another, and I'll see you guys and girls into the next video. Ta-ta for now.